ready?
Mhm.
Okay. Um,
Well, good evening, everybody. This is the Ish We Talk. I am Lily, and this is the host, the producer, the engineer, all that, Miss Lindsay.
Hello.
And again, this is the Ish We Talk. We are, where's my thing? I gotta get this right, y'all, so y'all won't mess up. Y'all can check us out on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. When you're on Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star review. So let's get to business. Man, where you want to start at? 'Cause we got so much crazy white people shit.
Right. Right. We can start with Soho Karen.
Soho Karen. Okay. All right.
Yes, indeed.
For the audience, if y'all don't know who that is, this is the lovely white queen that felt like she needed to attack a teenager for a stolen phone. And called the police, accused him of stealing it. Again, like I said, attack him in front of his dad, by the way, too. So she gave 0 fucks at this point.
Yeah.
And come to find out, she left it in an Uber or some shit.
Yep, that's what I'm understanding.
And the Uber driver came to give give her her phone back through this fucking melee.
But not before she wreaked havoc.
Yeah, she act a fool. Like she was a nigga for a minute, man. She became a real nigga over an iPhone, which kind of tells you how bad these phones is nowadays, man. When you got white bitches attacking kids over iPhones, man, they doing too much. They putting too much in the water, man. Too much going on radio waves of these phones, because that shit is ridiculous.
It really is.
How do you feel about it?
I feel it was completely ridiculous. Just from beginning to end. When you watch the video, it's like, what is going on here? Why is this happening? And she just looks like she's just going like manic. She's like, he got my phone. And then like the stuff that she was saying wasn't making sense. Like she literally was like, take the case off and show me the phone. First off, if I'm stealing a phone, I'm not walking around with a case when I just so happen to run into somebody with a phone that I want to take. Like that legit made no sense. If he took the phone, then probably will still have your case on it. Or no case at all.
Right.
So that I was like, you're not making sense, ma'am. What else? The manager.
The audacity of white privilege.
Yeah. Which I was talking to my mom about this the other day. I get why he was saying what he was saying, because he was just trying to de-escalate, because it turned into a big ordeal in the lobby. So I get it, but no, that's not what we do. You supposed to sit there and let them look at the videotape, not try to stop people that you see with a cell phone. And then the manager should have checked her and not told the 14-year-old kid, just show your screen. No.
First of all, she's not even a guest.
Right.
So I don't even want to listen to you.
Right. And who are you? And you literally just attacking. Like, who gives a shit about your phone now? Like, they should have called the cops at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody cares about the phone at this point.
You're attacking one of my guests, which is a minor.
Right.
So my security would have been on her head. Like that would have
Right.
been the first thing I did before this whole trying to make everything a neutral situation. She needs to be detained.
Exactly. Like that was just like insane. Like knock on wood, but I don't get tried like that. I don't know if it's because of my appearance, but I don't get tried like that. And I just pray that I don't get tried like that moving forward. But it's just wild because it's like, would you see yourself like what would you do if you was in that situation, you know? And I I honestly would
Luke
probably
can't
be in
kick the shit out
jail.
of white people.
Yeah, I probably would be in jail.
Like you're not gonna harass my son.
Yeah.
Over something that I know's not you. You know.
Right.
You'd have had one time to try to grab that phone out of his hand, and I would have knocked your teeth out your mouth.
Right.
I'd have just dealt with all the consequences of it later.
Right. And I would have been like, man, woman, child. Like, I don't give a fuck. You assaulted my kid.
Exactly.
So you have to get handled. Period.
What type of shit you are like? What? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What happened in her rabbit ass mind when she had this Scooby Doo moment where she was like, "There's the culprit right there," and she just went and like, "You, what the fuck is going on here?"
Right, and it's just like you don't realize that that's like the biggest phone ever in life. Like everybody damn near has an iPhone. Like, are you kidding me right now? So
yeah, that shit was weird. Then like now everybody's just dragging her just for everything now. Like now they just critiquing everything about her from her outfit to how she was talking to everything. Yeah.
She got she was a mess. Yeah. It was a whole lot going on in the couple of minutes that were in that video, you know. And then the interview. Did you catch the interview?
I did not catch the interview.
Oh, you should have told me that before.
I didn't catch it. I only seen the when you said so, okay, and I looked it up and I seen that video.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so for anybody that did not get a chance to see the video, or the interview, she did an interview with Gayle King for CBS this morning, and in the interview, come to find out, prior to the interview, her lawyer prepped her for the interview. You can't tell by the way the interview was actually constructed that she was prepped for it, but she actually was prepped for it. She had a hat on that said daddy. So I don't know if she was trying to be funny with the hat or what, but she was told by her lawyer or counseled by her lawyer to not have the hat on during the interview. She went against what her lawyer said. And in the interview, she was very combative. She didn't understand. She claims she didn't understand why this is a racial issue. She feels like she did nothing wrong.
Of course she does.
Yeah. And she's, I guess, apologized. But in the apology, she's just like, I apologize. Let's just move on. Like, I said, I'm sorry. So why are we still on this? Can we just move on? So she starts talking about how she is mixed with all this type of stuff, so she don't understand why it's racist.
These maroon ass niggas kill me. He's 1/8 of a nigga. Kill me.
She just said she was Puerto Rican. She said she was this. She said she was that. She said everything but black, basically. So yeah. So then when Gayle was like, well, "This is a 14-year-old kid," she was like, "Well, I'm 22," and she was like, Gayle was like, "Yeah, you're 22, and yes, you are young, but you're an adult and you know better." She was like, "You're old enough to know better." So I don't understand.
Yeah, but I'm 22, like, and not to make a pedophile joke, but like,
Lord.
like you said that, like that would have been like, oh well, yeah, that's cool. That's just like if a 22-year-old got caught with your 13-year-old daughter or your sister, and you was like, what the fuck you doing, bro? She's only 13, and he was like, well, I'm 22, and he was like, oh well, shit, yeah, that makes sense. Like, what the fuck?
Right, like that would never be okay. Never. So
still a goddamn kid, man.
Right. At the end of the day, you assaulted a kid. Period. Let's not try to be like, oh, well, I'm 22, and then she almost incriminated herself.
You so motherfuckers want to be so grown in their 20s until they get in trouble.
Man.
Then it's I'm young, I didn't know.
Right.
Shut your adult ass down.
Like, oh, I'm just 22. You're old enough to drink.
Right.
Like, come on, you're old enough to do a lot of things. So you're old enough to know better. What else? Oh, she was so rude to Gail.
Not Queen Gail.
Yes. She got to the point where, because Gail was talking and she wasn't liking what she was saying, she said literally to the computer, enough. Literally. She literally said, enough.
Oh, so she's super white privileged.
Yeah.
Like, cause she did it on TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, so she's super white. At the end of the day, she don't give a fuck about this.
I don't understand why the lawyer is still representing her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because he's getting paid.
At that point,
he's probably the family lawyer who already knew what the fuck he was gonna have to deal with. Because she's probably a brand anyway. He probably have saved her from 17 DWIs and all sorts of bullshit. Not saying because I don't know the white queen Soho Karen's life. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is that lawyer is probably used to this bitch.
Yeah.
You know, it is first of all, ain't no lawyer picking that shit up.
Yeah.
Unless it's a family lawyer or a lawyer you got on retainer.
That retainer must be ridiculous. Look, somebody said, I tune in for 2 seconds and I hear not to make a pedo joke.
I mean, facts though. Facts.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a crazy interview, and the way that she disrespected him, like, I don't see, like, whatever restrained Gail from not being like, you mother, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you know that ain't Gail.
I give her all props for that, because
that ain't Gail. Remember Robert. That's not Gail. Gail ain't about to. She too poised for that.
You're right.
You know, it took her years to be Queen Gail. She ain't nobody about to dethrone her. Enough. Okay, bitch, get off.
My bad.
Like, I ain't got to deal with this shit.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, you ain't fucking shit.
Look, Latina Karens are Guadalupe.
So Soho Guadalupe. Now she said she was like 100 and something. Like she's I don't know. I didn't watch the shit. Yeah. But Lindsay said she was like 100 things.
Yeah. You know. But the main thing, she was just like, I'm Puerto Rican. And then she started naming all this other shit. Then she said, I consider myself to be a super sweet person. You cannot insult our intelligence. We saw the video. And then this is the crazy part. She was denying shit that was in the video. And it's like, we saw the video.
I didn't do that.
She denied the fact she got that somebody came in, the Uber driver came and gave her she said somebody else gave it to her. And then she denied all kinds of stuff, to where at the end of the first, because they did 2 parts. At the end of the first part, Gail was talking about all the stuff that she was contradicting the facts. And it was just like, wow. Like she's living in an alternate universe. So they did 2 parts of that interview, or they aired 2 parts of the interview. And then on the second part, they also interviewed the young man's parents.
And his daddy's like, he's famous, ain't he?
They both were, actually.
Oh.
The dad is a Grammy Award-winning trumpet player.
Shout out to him. What's up, King? Your trumpet playing at?
Yeah. And the mom is part of Beyonce's all-girl band.
Oh, okay.
So,
So damn, he was fucking with them. He was fucking with like the third cousin of royalty.
yes. Like she
And
really
didn't
don't
even know that.
She really don't know who she
I'm Puerto Rican. They about to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Especially if Beyonce knows that boy personally.
Man.
Your ass is grass, man.
Man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So, Mama said, "Don't do a bunch of cussing."
Sorry, Mama, but I cuss.
So yeah, that was the two part, and then they said that right after they filmed the interview with Gail was when she got picked up.
Yeah, because
and then she resisted arrest when she got picked up. She
because she Puerto Rican.
Yeah, right. Right, exactly. And she didn't do nothing. I apologize. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So she resisted arrest. They had to literally pull her out the car and detain her. So she might get charged in California and New York. So yeah. So that's where they're at right now.
That'll show put some humble in you. They treat you like March is a new black for the next 7-8 months, bitch.
Yeah. And then another thing was that TMZ found some footage from other times that she's been arrested.
I told you. See, that lawyer's on retainer, dog. Yeah. That's why that lawyer picked. That lawyer probably was like, "Oh, who is it again?"
Yeah. So she's been arrested like 2 or 3 other times. One of them, they got video because she was at a hotel with her mom. They got into it to where they was drunk and belligerent and going back and forth with one another. So police were called. So the video picks up with them outside arresting her. And she's resisting arrest. They had to put her down on the floor, put weight on her, all kinds of stuff. Like it was a mess. It was a mess. So
Guadalupe, what are you doing?
So yeah. Yeah, and that's that. That's that.
Well, speaking for me, Soho Guadalupe, we I wish that I really do hope that you learn your lesson from this. And when I say learn your lesson, I do hope that you get some type of jail time. I don't care if it's 90 days. You know, it's one of them things where, because it would have been different if you were more humble about it, you know.
Right.
It's one of them things, even if you don't give a fuck, play it up for the cameras, my nigga.
Right. And then the crazy part about it is that after she was presented her phone, she just left. She didn't apologize or nothing like that. She was like, "Damn, my bad," nothing. You know what I'm saying? So she never was remorseful. She didn't care. You know what I'm saying? She did this to this young boy. Now this boy is all distraught. You know what I'm saying? He's in therapy. He don't really
never date a Puerto Rican in his life.
Oh, it's a wrap for them. It's a wrap for them.
You know how pretty Puerto Ricans is besides you, Guadalupe?
His mama's Hispanic.
See?
Yeah.
See, you done warped his whole vision of himself.
Yeah. And in their interview, the mom was like, she hugged him from behind. And he was like, "Can you please don't do that?" You know what I'm saying? So that broke her down in the interview. So, yeah, it's a messed up situation.
He's like, "Bitch, I kill you." Like, one of the Dave Chappelle rant.
Right. So, yeah, it's a messed up situation.
Yeah, that's
for the boy, you know. Yeah, but they need to throw the book at that motherfucker. So
yeah, she definitely need to get in trouble. So, you know, like I said, man, for me, you need to get some type of punishment, man.
Yeah. So,
but like, moving on from a crazy Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Let's get to my man, your man, our soon to be ex-presidente, Senor Donald Trump.
Woo!
Impeached twice. Yeah. That's an all-time high.
The remix.
The remix.
So
it's out there. So I'll start it off with this. Because it is people that think this. Do you think it's unfair for him to be impeached for what happened at the Capitol?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is what he wanted.
Exactly.
You know, this is what they've been warning us about for months, years even. You know, because he started this back in 16, basically planting that seed. If you don't win, this is fake. This is a lie. They rigged it. You know, they're stealing it. Um, and nobody checked him for various reasons. Nobody checked him on his lie. So ultimately, this is what you get, and this is what he wanted.
I believe Donald has so much dirt on people that he really felt like he was not gonna, you know what I'm saying, get anything as far as what's the word I'm looking for? I don't think he thought any repercussions was gonna happen to him about the riot. And I really do think that he thought they were going to overturn it. Because one thing about Donald J. Trump is the reason why he's so dangerous is because he can play an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
He got dirt on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He's been having his hand in government affairs ever since his I think his sister became a Supreme Court justice.
His sister.
Yeah, his sister or somebody in his family. I don't want to know what I'm saying lie about that, but I'm talking about been there. But he's always been there, top of the line shit. Mm-hmm. So I think he's always accumulated all this dirt. That's why it was so easy for him to just get up there and do it. And then he really felt like black people were going to do the same thing they did in 2016, and that is vote his ass in. Like a lot of y'all ain't gonna say this shit. Y'all gonna keep this in till y'all die, just like y'all grandmas be hiding the fact that y'all lesbians and gays until they die. A lot of you niggas voted for Trump because a lot of y'all just don't like Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
But y'all never admit that.
Yeah.
But a lot of y'all voted for Trump. He thought the same thing was gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Because he was having all these niggas on his side, but what he didn't know is to us, them was has-been ass niggas that we didn't listen to in the first place. Except Q. But Q went on his own agenda.
Yeah.
But I'm very pleased that he got impeached. It is nowhere in the world that you can say you had nothing to do with what happened when before the shit hit the fan, the last thing you did was tell them to get up and do something.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna walk to the Capitol. He legit didn't do that.
He was not there.
He had no intentions on doing it.
He was not there. But y'all got y'all stupid asses up and walked y'all stupid asses up there. And what a great day to be white, because y'all stupid asses did not get killed.
Man.
Now let me go to Burger King with that same agenda and say, bring back whatever the fuck I used to eat from Burger King and watch me get shot in the face.
Right.
I just don't get it.
Right. By the drive-through guy because he stayed heated.
Yeah. Just bring back the old fries. Bop, 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 bop.
Right.
They gonna fear for their life. It don't make no sense. But this nigga could be a whole ass Viking sitting in the president's chair. And y'all don't say shit to the nigga.
Okay, so the dude with the Viking get up, right? Did you hear about him?
No.
So he got arrested. And I think he probably got arrested maybe like the next day, the day after. Well, probably like a couple of days after that, they called his mama outside and she told
They beat his mama ass?
No.
I was about to say, damn, they said this.
The reporters caught his mama outside the jail after she went to visit him. And she was like, he hasn't ate since Friday. He has a very strict organic diet. He needs organic food.
Oh.
Yes. It was like the audacity. So you're gonna go on a hunger strike? Okay, fine, whatever. I don't care. Like you can't. pick and choose what you want to eat in jail. You're
My
in
nigga,
jail.
you better enjoy that bologna sandwich like I did every time I was there.
Like, you cannot pick and choose who, and then who is gonna be like, okay, we'll get you some organic fruits. Like, who's gonna do that for somebody that's in jail for whatever reason? You're in jail.
I've never,
you know,
I don't. This is the power of white privilege, because the thing about it is, he even had the outlet to even say this.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
to even say, "Oh no, I need this type of."
Right.
So it was relayed to his mother, and his mother related to the.
Right.
Like, that's ridiculous.
And that was supposed to do what for us? Like, you telling us this, like, that's a cruel and unusual punishment or something.
And my thing is, and I hope I'm not mistaken. You know, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But if you do something like go on a hunger strike or strike for anything in prison, like say I'm not doing this or I'm not doing that, like where I'm not taking a bath for certain things. And I know my niggas that was locked up for that, they don't get no visits from that. Like, cause you were violating what the fuck I just told you to do. Like, if I ain't taking a bath,
maybe that's the difference between prison and jail.
Maybe.
In jail. So.
Cause I'm like, niggas, you go on strike if you want to. Mm-hmm. You ain't getting no visits. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't going to to get no commissary or none of that shit until you do what the fuck we just told you to do.
Right. But yeah, but he's in jail, so he's expecting organic meals.
So what he think his mama gonna give it to him? They gonna allow it? They probably will though. That's the crazy shit about white privilege.
Yeah.
They'll be like, just go ahead and give me the fucking fruit.
They might have some cops at the jail that was all gun ho for what they did.
And sympathetic, you know.
Yeah.
Them old hell hiding niggas on the sneak, like, nah, man, that's fucked up. Hey, man, I really appreciate everything you did.
All right.
Get your ass behind that waffle.
Right.
Sneaky my motherfucking veggie waffle and shit.
Yeah. So.
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah. So, one thing I did see was that they're not cutting no deals with nobody, even if you turn yourself in.
And no, they shouldn't.
Right.
It was a terrorist act.
Right.
Like, that was.
They shot, and then some of the people were on the terrorist list that were there. But what I don't understand is why there wasn't more people arrested there. Like, they went in there and caused havoc and just was like, all right, I holler. We'll be back. Justice is coming. Like,
man, let them walk away.
They just let them walk out. Like,
and it's not going. It's still people. All of them ain't going to jail.
No, they're not gonna catch everybody. But just the fact that they was not waiting on them at the door. As soon as they walk out, arresting them. That's the part that's crazy to me. Like, they should have had a whole line of paddy wagons blocking view of the Capitol, like how they block view on Extreme Makeover Home Edition with them big ass bids.
Yeah.
They should have had enough of them paddy wagons there to get everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you wasn't a news reporter, you're going to jail, because what are you doing here? You cross this line? Okay, so since you're on this side, everybody on this side going to jail. Like, that's the part I don't get. Like, that shit was crazy to me.
Yeah, that shit was. It didn't make any sense, and Trump is getting what he deserves. He's getting, but it's crazy. You get impeached like, what is it? It was 2 weeks before you gotta just leave.
Yeah,
bro, just leave.
Right. And another thing with that is that a lot of people don't understand, because they're like, oh, he ain't got that much time. Why are y'all impeaching him? What's the point of doing it now when he's about to be out of office? Well, the point of doing it now is that we don't want him to be able to come back in 2024.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we
don't want to have to pay for him for the rest of his days to have the money that you get when you're an ex-president.
Yeah.
And all the security that you get when you're an ex-president or former president, you know. Like, we don't want to have to pay for none of that. So how about we impeach his ass so he will be banned from politics and he can just go away.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like, they need to bring up criminal charges against him because he needs to go to jail for this. He literally incited a riot.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
He definitely did.
And which this is a good segue into the New Yorker.
The New Yorker.
The New Yorker, a couple of days ago, released footage from the riots, which is showing it's showing a more detailed vision of what occurred, and it's jaw dropping.
Just crazy, B.
Yeah, just the audacity of these people to have gone into this Capitol like they own the joint.
The nonchalantness of the police,
yeah,
is what killed me.
Yeah,
because these people are clearly coming in here to fuck things up.
Yeah,
like it wasn't like a bunch of white people walking through Nebraska furniture. They came in with an agenda to be on some tear shit down.
Yeah. They literally was yelling this shit.
And they were just like, "Hey guys, could you not sit there? That's the president,
right.
Vice president's chair."
Right.
Like some weird shit. And the weird thing about it was, and I hate to sound like the devil's advocate, it was some rioters that were saying the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, "Hey, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this right now." First of all, you already knee deep in the shit, man. Start tearing chairs up. And you know what I'm saying? I've already disrespected everything about the Capitol when I broke the fuck in.
Yeah. And walking all around and everything. Like,
so I just don't get it. Like, if I was a rioter, God forbid, glad I wasn't one because I'm black and I ain't a dummy. But if I was there, couldn't nobody tell me what not to do.
Right. And some people were saying that was like they can steal the election, but we can't sit in their chair. No, they can't steal the election. That's why we're here. But we're better than them. No, actually, you're not, because you just rioted. Like, how are you better than them by doing this? This is not going to get the result to turn the way that you want it to.
It's just it was stupid. It was just it looked like a bunch of old people when they redid Woodstock. They was like, "Yeah, we're gonna do another Woodstock." This shit was like maybe early 2000s. And it was nothing but a bunch of old people running around acting like a fucking fool. That's what the fuck we just seen. Wow. That's what we was watching. Yeah. And the crazy part about it is, like, it just baffles me about the cops being so nonchalant about it, because we couldn't have went in there like that. Black people couldn't have went in there, like I was telling Lindsay. Black people couldn't have went in there. Women couldn't have went in there. Anybody of any other race, or just the Democrats, period, could not have done the same shit without it being hundreds of bodies in that bitch.
Right. Like the Bernie Bros, they couldn't have done that.
None of that. Even if we didn't even break in, say we all just walked in there casually as a more than 10 people mob, we would have died.
Yeah.
So this whole the New Yorker really showed how privilege is really, really real. And if y'all don't believe that, so especially my white friends that always try to tell me, because they had to struggle for everything they had. And if y'all don't believe that privilege is real, and even though whatever struggles you had, your struggle was still better than mine, then you need to watch that 12-minute video from the New Yorker. And then you need to see how you react with police and how I do. Because it's a whole different ball game, and we just seen that. Because if I was a cop, I would have shot the shit out of a bunch of white folks.
All right, so this says, "I'm from India, and I'm really curious about the 20th with all the news going around of Trump supporters gunning up for the inauguration. What's your views on that?"
Ooh,
it's a good one.
That is a good one, and I'm kind of glad that we even have that, because a lot of things we're hearing is those type of chain letter things. Now, I'm not saying that some things are fake, or some things are, you know what I'm saying, not telling the truth. I'm just saying a lot of things are chain letters, and a lot of what we're getting is a lot of propaganda. And I want a lot of people, black, white, brown, whoever, my guy right here from India, think about this. If anybody is going to do anything, we wouldn't be hearing about it. It'll just be some real cool shit. Mm-hmm. Like, we really wouldn't hear about it. What we need to do, me, you, and whoever's listening that is worried about this, is keep our due diligence up about knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, period. You know, if you're afraid of what's gonna happen, stay your ass at home. Don't be a part of it. Try to make sure that security is bulked up. Try to make sure everything is A1 with the president, the vice president. You know, have them take care of that. Like, we shouldn't worry about it, because at the end of the day, if that's what they want to do again, if they want to do a riot too, then let them do it. I mean, we've already seen the first one. They're not going to get any type of, I guess, backlash from it. They're going to get a slap on the wrist at the end of the day, at that moment, and then they're going to go about their business. It really, it's really one of those things where it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. You feel me?
I feel like this is, I don't know if I told you this, but I was supposed to be leaving for the inauguration tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up canceling the trip about a couple of weeks ago, before the riots, because COVID is really high there.
Yeah.
And you got to quarantine for 14 days when you come back. And my friend that I was going with is my nail tech, and she can't quarantine for 14 days, you know.
Yeah.
So we ended up canceling the inauguration trip and just postponed going to DC. So when all this stuff happened, they ended up shutting down the mall. So it looks like, because from the news footage that I saw, it looks like they got extremely high security in the area, and like, you got to go through several checkpoints to even get anywhere close to where the inauguration is going to be. And I don't think they're doing a parade either. So, and they're discouraging people to come to DC. So I was just like, you know, it's a good thing we canceled the trip.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel like, because I feel like you're right. We don't, if they're really going to do something, you don't really have too much words about what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to put nobody on notice. And that's pretty much what they did. Because the plan was to get all of the capitals in all 50 states.
Right.
On the 20th. Excuse me. So I don't think that's going to occur. Excuse me. At least not the way that they planned it. But I do feel like they do need to be on extremely high alert, because you might have a bozo that go back to DC and really try to snipe out.
Yeah, you might.
Biden, you know. So I really hope all these added security measures are not in vain.
Facts.
You know. So.
And like, so if you're planning on going to the inauguration, what is that? Edible sugar?
Yeah, he's from India.
So I'm not gonna call you edible sugar no more if you're a guy, my dude. What the hell? But anyway, bro, if you plan on going there, just keep your head on a swivel. Like, don't because a lot of this, like I said, these chain letters and all this we heard from very reliable entities, and the NCAA said all the things we're getting. It's to throw us off. So if you're going there on that alertness where you feel like you need to carry because somebody's carrying, they want you to do that. They want you to They want you to lose focus so they have a reason to murder you in the streets and blame you for it. So, like, don't fall victim to that. You know, keep your head on a swivel. And if you do got carry, you know what I'm saying, carry and conceal or whatever, you know, do that. But don't be out there like they go.
Yeah.
Don't go out there brandishing and saying we doing this and we doing that. You know, nah, just don't be them. Show them that we're smarter than them.
Yeah. And then I did hear that they did catch somebody that was trying to get in with they had fake clearance tags. They had weapons on them. I forgot what weapon exactly, but they went through one of the checkpoints and they caught them. So it is working to catch the bozos, but
you got a bunch of idiots that do not understand that at the end of the day, man, this is politics. And we can't trust not one of them. Period. It's all about what they can do for us. And if they can't do anything for us, we just need to eliminate them off of our calendars or our agendas. That's what it's all said and done. That's what it's about, period. It's not about choosing sides. It ain't about trying to say this is my favorite president or this is who I should know. It's about who can do anything that's beneficial for you. Whether you're black, white, Fortune 500, rich, poor. It's what this president, this person in office, what can they do for you and your company? That's it. That's all. When people start realizing that, we'll have a much better competition when it comes to this Republican Democrat party bullshit.
Yeah.
Because it'll just become what is, you know, beneficial.
All right. So he said, great news. Thank you. I'm actually living in India, so the nearest I can go to the inauguration is on TV. Well, we will be on TV.
I'll be watching it too, baby. So, but please, man, change your name. I just, I just can't. I can't call another man edible, man. I just can't. I don't know if that's a man. If you're a woman, then I can call you edible, but not like that. Like not a guy, man. Jesus Christ.
All right, so we have a guest. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. What's up with y'all?
Okay. Well, we're talking about the impeachment and the riots. Did you get a chance to see the video that the New Yorker put out a couple days ago?
The who put out?
The New Yorker.
Which one?
The one they just put out a couple days ago.
Where they showed the checkpoints and all that?
No, not the checkpoints. Where they showed them going into the Congress and them going through all the desks and saying that prayer and all that. Did you see all that? You said you loved it.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Okay, so what's your reasoning behind that?
White people.
White people, yes. That's brilliant, bro.
And the world is seeing what we've been talking about since Jim Crow era. They are insane. And they thrive off insanity.
So how far do you think you would have got if you would have got to storm the Capitol like that? Like, how far into the Capitol would you have got?
How far would I got?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't have went in that motherfucker. As soon as they said, we going in, I said, oh, I'm going home. It's time to go.
Facts.
Right. That's my cue.
Facts. Because you would have knew good damn well you would have died on the steps.
I'm not even going up there. Because a few months ago, when Black Lives Matter people was out there, they had tanks and all kind of stuff waiting for black people. And it wasn't even really black people then. It was white folks then.
Yeah.
They had the military waiting. Like, yeah, I wish I would act up. Like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You not about to martyr me. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how when it comes to the majority of the people, you know, it's a problem. But when it's a pocket full of white folks, they just casually let them do what the fuck they want to do.
Man, they were opening the gates. Come on in.
Yeah. Right.
They
Do
had
you
the
need any
building-
medical attention?
Huh?
Right. Are you thirsty, a little parched? Oh, the bathroom's down the hall to the right.
Right. We got refreshments on aisle 2.
Right.
All the bathrooms are open. You know.
Right. It's a
come on in.
catered
Take it
lunch,
home.
so yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Did you notice that they had a velvet rope too?
I saw the rope when they was going through, I guess they was going through the rotunda.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were staying in line. That's the part that was crazy to me. They were staying within the line.
Hey,
It was like they were tourists.
they had usher board in there. They had white gloves and everything.
Not the usher board. If they really had the usher board in there, they wouldn't have made it inside. The usher board, especially usher board number 2, they don't play that.
Right. That's not where I want you to sit.
No, we're doing the benediction. You can't come back in right now.
Right.
And y'all doing all these church references. I have no idea what the fuck is going on right now.
I'm just saying, usher board number 2 don't play. That's all.
Okay.
I'm saying.
All right.
Hey,
Get away from usher
I
board
just
number 2.
happened to go to church when I was little.
What'd you say?
I said I'm a heathen too. I just happened to get made to go to church when I was little.
Yeah, that's how you know when you were made to go. So you go outside and play in the halls, and then you come back in, and that door be locked. You cannot come in right now. They are praying.
What you think about the security dude that they've been trying to say is a hero?
Who?
The black dude.
The black guy.
Man, that chump.
Exactly. He's a chump.
Why is he a chump?
I'd have shot me a couple of them.
First, yeah, that's what I was about to say. First of all, I'd have shot me a couple of them. Secondly, I'm not leading them away from who they. Hey, listen, y'all came in here storming.
Right.
If I didn't shoot, then I'm getting the fuck out the way. I'm just keeping it 100.
I think he did it.
We got to shot at least 2 of them.
You said what?
Off GP, off a general principle, I'd have shot at least 2 of them.
Because they're trying to put race in. They try to say because he black, he knew they were going to target him, so he sent them another way.
Right.
My black ass would have been walking to who they want to kill, shooting the shit out of people.
Well, I didn't think race played a factor in that.
They are. That's why they trying to. They acting like they gonna give him awards and everything. But he did out of every security, he was like the top because he knew that those Trump supporters was gonna chase his black ass down. So he led them away from everybody.
I just thought he was a cop.
Nah, it was because he was a black cop.
He was the sacrificial nigga.
Yeah, he was a sacrificial nigga. And see, I can't respect that. I can't respect that unless you was about to take lives.
Exactly.
I'm not mad at it. Because, I mean, I saw what he did. Like, the people was, like, right there. So he looked, and then he went the other way, and they followed him just like he knew they was going to do.
Yeah. So they start ripping his ass apart.
Yeah. But he would have been trampled over to get to the people if he went the other way. So either way, it could have been a messed up situation.
Man, listen, I'm being realistic. Don't shoot by 2 niggas and shut the door.
Yes.
Why you just don't do that?
I definitely agree with that. I don't, but like we've been saying, we don't understand why only 5 people died. The cop, you know, like it should have been way more people dying. Because
I bet you the cop that shot that white boy in the face, I bet you he got in trouble.
Right.
With the rubber bullet.
Oh.
I bet you he got in trouble for that, but he probably was just protecting himself. Like, they probably stopped him. That's probably why he only got 1 rubber bullet. Because I would have unloaded on that white boy.
Yeah, I would have just been shooting. Man,
And no disrespect to no white
everybody
folks. You know, I ain't saying that. All I'm saying is it was white people that was doing the shit. I would shot some white boys.
Yeah, I wouldn't even care where I shot. I would have just been shooting at the crowd.
Cause he dead ass got shot in his fucking face. So dude wasn't playing.
But he was still going. That's the crazy part about it. He was still going because he made it to the Congress.
Yeah. Cause somebody probably told him, put your goddamn gun down.
Right.
Stand down. Stand down, you son of a bitch.
But it's just crazy. It was crazy to see. It was crazy.
All he had to do, all he had to do was fire that gun twice. He'd have cleared that whole hallway out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because they already scared of him anyway because he black. Yeah. If he'd have shot two of them niggas and been like, get the fuck back. Yeah. They'd have all started. It would have been a panic mode. They wouldn't have went nowhere but back the fuck where they came from.
Yeah. So check this
out. 100-yard dash up out that motherfucker.
Right. But check this out, y'all. Did y'all see that video of that black cop that somebody had kind of like reached over and touched her and she stole on her?
Yeah.
How about she got fired?
She did.
Yeah.
But that lady slapped her. So, you know, her instinct was, shit, it's on. You hit the back.
Yeah, and she a cop. Like, you ain't supposed to hit a cop, remember? You supposed to get charged for hitting a cop. You ain't supposed to lose your job for hitting somebody that hit you.
And did you see?
I just don't understand. Like, ain't that protecting yourself? Like, she literally like leaned over, like, you know, skippity patted this bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gonna do nothing, Negro.
And then after she stole on the lady, she got mobbed.
Yeah.
Huh?
A dude hit her after she hit the lady.
Yeah, but she got mobbed because it was several people that either pushed her or hit her after she did that. That was the crazy part, guys. You said what?
Like, what happened to Blue Lives Matter, you dumb motherfucker?
Right. Now, that's the whole thing. What happened to that? All that shit went out. Well, I can't say it went out the window, but they were scared of that.
It went under their boots. That's what happened.
Yeah. Went under their boots.
They stomped the shit out that lady.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to that lady cop because, man, she UFC'd that bitch eyesight. That bitch, I didn't even think she hit her that hard, but that bitch was leaking like a faucet. Jimmy.
Hey, she hit her with that. It was January 6th, right? I'm gonna tell you what happened. So, you know, Christmas, you know, get them little diamonds rings because they ain't all too expensive, but they look nice. She hit that lady with one of them diamonds rings.
Right. With the diamond crust.
She with that. She got leaked over by that diamond dust.
Diamond dust is what it is.
Hey, like one carrying the diamond dust that shit sprinkled over your shit. Cut her shit up, man.
Man.
Y'all might want to edit that out because they might get mad at that.
What did you say?
I said y'all might want to edit that part out. They might get mad at that.
Hey man,
the diamonds
look, diamonds and diamonds know what they've been doing for years.
They know what the fuck they do.
they go diamonds in a blender and then they just sprinkle that shit like glitter on top of shit. They'll be like, give me $7,000.
Right. Yeah.
Shout out to Diamonds and Diamonds if you want to make us a change. Just grab that shit like powder and just blow on the chain.
Right.
And then throw that shit at us like, fuck you, nigga. Right. I'm going to wear the shit out of it, bro. I swear to God. Wear the shit out of that 10K gold. Dust ass diamond chain.
Damn.
Facts.
Man. But any more
on that impeachment? Nah. I'm glad he's gonna be gone, man.
Yeah. So do you think that the impeachment is going to if he's gonna be convicted with this second impeachment?
I don't think. Well, they're gonna convict him for sure, but He
You
don't
think they
give a
gonna
damn.
convict him?
Man, this fool is crowdfunding for doing stuff that he's about to scam some more people with for 2021. He don't care about that.
Mm. You think he's gonna be convicted?
I think so. I think at least one of those convictions is gonna stick because he's got a lot of things pending. Like that's one of the reasons why he wanted to be president again because he has so much. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I wish my Indian people from overseas come get his ass because he sure got him warned.
Yeah, that's true.
Hell,
come on,
that
Americans.
dude they blew up, they want him. That
Who?
guy that was it Iran?
Yeah.
Yeah. They do have a warrant out.
Yeah, and then they ain't gotta get him here. His stupid ass think, no one saying he can go anywhere. His stupid ass gonna go to Russia, think everything cool, and Putin gonna let their ass come get him. Because Putin ain't fucking with you no more because you ain't president, bitch.
Right. You got a point. He's done so much now. Do y'all think, because he's supposed to roll out this last round of pardons, do y'all think that he's going to go on ahead and pardon himself?
If he can, he will.
Yeah.
But I heard he was selling pardons, though. For real.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Like, make a little contribution. I'll get your boy.
What?
Shut the front door and lock it.
That's why Wayne been sucking this nigga dick lately. He trying not to go back to the Fed. That's why he sold out Nicki Minaj's rights. He trying to pay. I can't go to the Fed now.
Right, I can't go back.
They gonna eat my ass. My dreads look like fish now. I got catfish fillets on the back of my neck. They gonna fuck the shit out of me with hot sauce.
And they do look like catfish fillets.
Yeah.
You gonna make me think differently about catfish.
I thought they looked like Raising Cane's. Not Raising Cane's. It is Raising Cane's. That place with them nasty ass chicken tenders.
Yeah, the one seasoned ass chicken. That nigga got a 5-piece. Cold with sauce on the back of his neck. Damn. Yeah, that's why he been jeffing because he about to get convicted like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Now they also mentioned Kodak Black.
Kodak ain't got enough money.
I can't believe that he was even in the conversation.
Right.
That's the part that kills me.
If Trump was really for the people, he'll free Bobby Shmurda. He'll free Michi and Bobby Shmurda.
Murder.
Really? Yeah, he should, because Murder really shouldn't be there.
He really shouldn't be there. Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know why he in jail. I don't even know nothing about the whole story. I couldn't even tell you.
Who, Murder?
Oh, you said
Murder get charged for that boy's murder. He didn't kill him. He was there though.
What'd you say?
Murder definitely should be let out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's who he need to free. If he gonna free any celebrity, that's the one.
Yeah.
Like he done it though. It's been almost 20 years.
Or you could just be irony and be like, look at my African American right here, and free like Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, and then just be like, fuck y'all, I'm out.
Stupid ass Aubrey and do that. But I would be here for the Bill Cosby, not so much for the R. Kelly.
I would definitely be here for Bill, because a lot of that shit, he went to jail off a lie. Everybody know that, but he did do a lot of fucking raping shit.
Yeah.
Y'all think he was raping? Y'all really think he was raping?
I didn't say he was raping. I said he did some rapey shit.
He's admitted to it in his comedy.
The thing is,
raping? I think it's like you looking at it from a 2000 era perspective. Back then, 60s and 70s, they all was taking pills and doing all kind of crazy shit. They was doing cocaine for breakfast.
This is a fact. What I'm saying is why I call it rapey is because a lot of times, especially in the 60s and 70s,
asking for the dope before
situations where he was just like, nah, go ahead and take that and relax. And she did, and he was just like, well, shit, there we go right there. There's my opportunity. Even though she knew good. Like, anytime you go to any nigga spot, 2, 3 in the morning, you ain't rehearsing no lines. You sucking some dick. Unless them lines is cocaine, you ain't about to do shit.
Hey, man, that long day.
Yeah, you about to have a long dick in your motherfucking mouth if you take a Quaalude and 3 Hennessy shots. We ain't talking about the next scene where Rudy did this. Off 6 shots of Hennessy and 2 fucking downers.
But he was doing coffee and putting the shit in the coffee. So if they was going over there to go over lines at 2 o'clock in the morning, you may need some coffee, right? Yeah, to stay up and do the line.
And then I'm gonna rap and fuck the shit out. That's what we about to do. Yeah, do you feel like it? Oh my, I'm glad. I'm so glad I came over here, Mr. Cosby. You are such a good teacher. Boy, in the little pudding pop. Hey, come on, man. My mama used to always tell me, ain't nothing open at 3 in the morning but legs, goddammit.
Yeah. Ain't nothing but legs in the police station.
Man.
Wisely.
Man.
So I just, it was a little rapey because it was involved in, sometimes they was kind of out of it. He was like, hey, man, just be quiet. It's okay.
It's all a dream.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
You
we now did that shit to our girl, and then she just like lift her leg up on one side, like to act like she's sleeping, but for real, yeah, this is consent. That lift your leg up is consent. If none of them bitches do that, if they didn't say none of that shit in the interviews, he did a little rapey shit. But if they was like, right, and then I lift my left leg up, case dismissed. Get this nigga out of here.
Yeah, get him out.
He didn't say that they wasn't drugged. Like everybody was not drugged. Some of them did say that they were sober.
Right.
But
they went there to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you want to try to kind of flip. Like that's the shit that I was just like, all right. Like everybody, nah. Maybe a couple of them, but everybody, nah.
The funniest, it was 2 of them that were funny that stood out to me. You remember Angie Dickinson or whatever that lady name is?
Yeah,
She came out and said she lied.
Yeah, she lied like a motherfucker.
And she came out, I was like, all right, maybe I don't believe these other people, but I believe Angie. Like, she crazy as hell, but I don't think she'll lie. And that bitch lied.
You remember her whole little statement? That first she was like, I can't sleep. I haven't been able to sleep for 2 weeks. It was like 2 weeks. This just happened in '64 that you're talking about. So the last 2 weeks.
Right. That was crazy. And then remember the one that had the interview with Don Lemon and people was coming after Don Lemon about what he said because the girl. That was one of the ones that said that she was not drugged, but she said that she was intimidated into giving him head. And Don Lemon said in so many words why you didn't bite him. And people came after Don Lemon for saying that. I think that was a legitimate question.
Why you didn't bite him?
You got the edge on him. Like he's in a vulnerable state.
He definitely ain't got a pistol to your head.
No.
This
none of
nigga
that. You were of sound mind and body. You did it.
This nigga rubbing.
Why didn't you bite it?
Rubbing pudding on his nipples and shit. You got a great opportunity here, lady.
Not pudding.
Fucking them bitches listening to old Ray Charles records. Well, they was
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
this nigga so vulnerable. This nigga got Jello, Ray Charles. He got Leonard Six on the TV. You got all amount of time. You at least twist that nigga ball. Like you got me fucked up, Bill. Like, wait a minute. Let me pause Ghost there. Bitch, what you tripping for?
Ghost Dad was fucking horrible.
You said Ghost Dad was what?
Horrible. It was a horrible movie, but as a kid, I liked the shit.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say, man, at 6 or 7 years old, Ghost Dad was ahead of his time for
right.
me.
We're like, why is my dad not a ghost? I don't understand.
Right. Like, he's so cool as a ghost.
Right. He go through the floor. Look.
And then like they really downplayed that the sister legit died. Like, the movie really downplays that the sister legit dies and runs around that motherfucker.
Right.
Like nobody even talks about it.
So I just watched Soul like last week, I think, and they pretty much downplayed the fact that he was dead. Yeah, like that's funny. Soul.
Oh, I haven't seen it
yet. Yeah, it's on was it Disney Plus, I think? Yeah, but yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
So they just ignored the fact that the nigga was dead.
Yeah, basically. He was like, I'm a ghost.
So what you been up to?
Right. Right. So how's the weather? I can't feel anything, you know.
They did, like they really just was like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Right. Right. Like why are you here? Like I don't understand.
Like nigga, my body dead as a motherfucker. How is he like why did they even put him in the hospital? Like nigga, do you have any type of brain function?
I don't remember. How did he die?
He fell in a manhole.
Yeah.
Ghost Dad, he fell in a manhole.
Nah, so.
Oh, yeah, he did fall in a manhole. Yeah, and they put him in a so I guess he died in the hospital. But his soul was up. You know
that shit. You know, yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it again because you just gave me an Easter egg. I'm thinking about it like they did not just be like, why is the dead nigga here?
Yeah,
like nobody said that.
It seemed like they didn't know who died.
No, I think they thought he was supposed to be a mentor or something.
No. Oh, you're talking about when he was in, I guess, purgatory, whatever they call it.
Yeah, it's where the new souls go.
Yeah. Yeah, he like broke the wall and went down there, and then he like snuck into being a mentor because he figured that's how he was gonna take it back. Yeah. But the accounting guy was looking for him because the number was on.
Yeah, because the number was on. Shout out to Soul because we just talking about this movie like we getting paid for it.
I know, right? So you haven't watched it yet, have you?
Speaking into existence. No, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not like it is. And even when he does meet his demise, it's not sad. Like it's like oh, but it's not like boo-hoo sad. So yeah, but it's a good watch though. Huh?
Like they could at least made it like, you know, put a little comedy in it. At least have him die in a kind of funny way.
I mean,
that ain't funny.
Yeah, that ain't funny. They did kind of because like a manhole is like who, but the character is so self-absorbed that he fell in a manhole because he was so into what was going on in his life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that theme was throughout the movie how self-absorbed he was. So.
Have y'all seen that video? Not to change the subject, but this is like real similar. This guy they in New York, and this guy is walking, minding his business, and you know how they got those big frames up, like they doing construction on the building, the catwalk things. So most of it was blocked off, but you can kind of see a little hole there, and dude was just walking and getting ready to stand, waiting to get on the bus. Man, he fell down under the sidewalk, and he fell into a big rat's nest.
Ew!
The fuck?
Yeah, the rats have been burrowing under the concrete. Just there's so many rats they just been multiplying since the pandemic shit. I said the epidemic. Them motherfuckers been busy out humping.
Yeah.
And dude had to lay down there for 30 minutes in a big rat mess.
I would have died, man.
You probably got
New York got some rats that look like pit bull puppies.
Yeah, they're big. Have y'all been to New York?
No.
Have you?
Nope.
Yeah, I went for my birthday, not in 20, but in 19. And we saw rats in the street. They got trash everywhere. It's like, I feel that waste management should be around the clock because they have piles and piles and piles of trash just there. And we stayed in the Bronx, and we was outside because my friend, she was smoking. So we was standing outside, and right across the street there was a rat that just rolled. And they're like big. They're not like normal. They're like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Splinter.
I was just about to say, you just Splinter walk past y'all like, what's up? You got a cigarette? You got a Lucy?
Right. For real. Like, for real. They are big. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, you going to stay on or?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So, what's the next topic?
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on from rats. I ain't got to.
Rats. Oh, we're going to talk about that One More Chance reunion.
Okay. Did you watch One More Chance at all?
Mm-mm.
Oh, see.
Nope.
Missing out on good TV. Do you have Zeus?
Who?
Zeus.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, gosh. All right. I'm going to have to send you my link. But anybody that doesn't know, like, we've been talking about One More Chance, like, on a couple of episodes, but they just put out the reunion yesterday on the Zeus Network app. And it's the reunion part 1. We have Jocelyn Hernandez hosting. And
shout out to Jocelyn.
Yes.
The only English-speaking American that can't speak English.
Man. But she did not disappoint. And the same thing that we've been saying about Mangina, she said it.
Yeah. So, you know, anybody toxic say that shit.
Yeah.
Then this shit is for real. Because she was like, Mangina, I think you're acting like you're a woman and a woman supposed to. And you're not compose yourself as a woman and a man you are. And I'm like, I get what you're saying, but I don't get what you're saying, ho.
I get. But yeah. Then that one chick, she was mad. She was mad about what's her name?
What's that bitch name?
I forgot her name.
The bitch who Chance said pussy stank.
Yeah. So did he say that on the show?
On the show. Like if you don't know, like when you watch the show, bro, it's a chick that's a stripper. She tried to she did the whole wrap her legs around this nigga neck and like slapped her pussy on this nigga's face.
Really?
That nigga
on the show.
from that point, he was like, this bitch pussy stank.
Yeah.
He was on this bitch heels the whole show after that. So at the reunion.
So no, go back. So when she got eliminated, she was up against Mangina, who is a trans woman.
Yeah, it's a chick with a dick on the show, bro. So it won't throw
you off. Ain't no such thing as a chick with a dick. That's a dude with boobs.
That's it. My nigga. But you know, that's just a saying. That's just a saying, man. It's just a saying. Chick with a dick.
A trans
dude with some boobs.
A trans woman.
That's
so it was them two that was on the chopping block, and he got rid of the girl that smelled. So she's been butthurt this whole time. So she had her opportunity to say something at the reunion. She called Chance gay.
I was about to say, sound like Chance about to be butthurt.
But she called Chance gay because she just could not understand why she was eliminated before Mangina. And so Chance broke the fourth wall and was like, that was production.
It's
which
production,
is what we said. We said he's there for production. He's there because of production or whatever. So Chance broke the fourth wall and was just like, let's just keep it real. Production was the one that wanted to keep her, So
yeah, he didn't know what to do.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do with her or whatever. He was like, I'm not a homophobe or nothing like that, but I'm not into trans women. So
right. And he said, I'm just here to get my check. They said that nigga got to be here, so he gonna be here.
Exactly.
Basically. And they even was saying to me, they was like, did I ever come on to you? Did you ever think that I wanted you at any point? And he was like, no, he never tried it with me at all. Like because girl was really saying like you into boys and girls, so blah blah blah. Like it was crazy. But she was mad. She was mad about going home.
Like, now this nigga's my coworker. We ain't got nothing in common besides we both pee at a urinal.
Yeah, basically. But it seemed like she was more mad that she went home early than she was mad that he had said that she stunk.
Yeah. Well, because she clarified that like while she was saying it, like because he if she had receipts on him, trying to get in contact with her. So if my pussy stunk that bad, why you trying to get in contact with me, nigga?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why she wasn't worried about that comment. It was water under the bridge to her because she like, nigga, you the one to text me. I don't text you.
Right.
Yeah.
Nigga,
but
trying to fight.
Excuse for that.
That's just like if a bitch call you dick little when she the only one text, good morning. Good morning. Like, I don't give a fuck what that bitch talking about. That bitch still want to suck this little motherfucker.
Right. She got cocktail sauce on her lip right now. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm talking about shrimp scampi, bitch.
Oh my God. I cannot. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like that was the majority of part of the reunion. And then the whole thing with them talking to Mangina, because it seemed like they finally got through to Mangina what they were saying. Right. It was like he kind of got it, but then he kind of didn't. Because he was like, this is me. But it was like, you coming too hard at women. Like, that at the end of the day, you're not acting like a woman.
Exactly. In the immortal words of the Puerto Rican princess, see how you're coming? You're coming not like a woman, like a man, and you're coming like a man. He dropped my bitch ass. Right. I would have left you at the gate, but I know production and money and all, but you are not. That's not woman. That's mine. That's mine.
I mean, like she really tried. So hopefully, Mangina calm down. But the killer part about that, like she asked about their names. Because some of their names was mad disrespectful.
Mad.
And she asked, like, straight up, like, are y'all okay with them names? And she asked Mangina. Now, that was the ultimate disrespectful name. And he said he loved it. So I'm like,
he was good with it because, I mean, shit, it came with a check.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, if you offer me $35,000 for 2 weeks, and I'm going to call you Mangina, and I'm already gay, that shit ain't going to bother me. You already got a boy pussy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might as well just go for it.
Yeah, and then on top of that, he did say that he was not there to be the spokesperson for that community. Yeah. But it's like,
but you are though.
You were brought there to be that spokesperson, So
he also said he wasn't trans either.
Yeah, he's not trans.
Yeah, so
I don't know what to name him. I don't know what the proper term is because he's not transitioning.
I was about to say now he's just a dude in a dress.
Well, he don't even have boobs though, so he's not a dude with boobs.
This dude, his whole the way he act, like you know the girls wasn't lying when they was like this nigga's little dickhead. You can tell this nigga his balls is way bigger than his dick because this nigga acted. He was just mad about nothing. And you only mad like that when you piss on yourself. and don't try to. Hey, you ever seen how babies cry? They cry because they done pissed on things. This nigga just mad at nothing, bro. This nigga just mad at nothing. As soon as somebody say something, he's like, oh, bitch, how as gay as I can say this and this and this and this. And you just mad. He just did, nigga, like they said, man, this nigga got his little dick out and he tripped because every time he would trip out, bro, his little dick would fall out of these little coochie quarter ass shorts.
Wow.
Epic as fuck, my nigga. They blurred the shit out. We didn't see the shit. But the bitches was like, here this little dick nigga go again.
Wow.
This shit was hilarious, man. I don't watch shit like that, but I was so intrigued about this shit.
It sounds very entertaining.
Yeah.
He's so bold, though, the little nigga slapped a horse.
What?
Yeah, you gotta watch this shit, man. This nigga was scared of a horse. He was scared of a horse, so you know how like he had the whole gay nigga stance like, ugh, and then he just let go like, wow.
Like, what the horse?
The horse didn't do shit but just be there, man.
The horse was just chilling.
And the nigga just in a mood, already arguing with a bunch of bitches. He just turned around, got spooked, and slapped the horse. This shit is television gold, my nigga.
Horse, like, what the fuck did I do?
You can imagine the horse sitting back like.
Oh, God. It was so funny. I didn't even catch it. Like they had to play it back, and I was like, "Oh wow!" So this is what we doing.
That nigga legit dog fucked that horse, bro. Right?
Hell, you would think that shit would have been on the internet, like for real.
You know, the only thing that went viral for real was when New York came on the show.
Yeah.
And the way that she was talking to Believable, because there was another chick on there, the way that she looked, she's like too perfect. So they was not thinking that she was born a woman. Like she had another chick check for him to make sure that she was a woman. So
let's be fair. She was just built good. She had a phenomenal body.
She was too perfect.
That chin though.
Oh, you see.
Bro, she had a Mike Tyson punch out chin, my nigga.
Oh.
Yeah, like even in your free time, bro, you can Google Believable from one check. This bitch had I swear it's between like I want to say the first or the second dude you got to fight on Mike Tyson punch out and Jay
No.
If you put them two niggas together, that's that bitch chin.
Damn.
Yeah, man, Google that shit, bro. Shout out to Believable, man, because your body bad as fuck. And
then she got a soft voice too.
Yeah.
She got a very soft voice. She's talking. And they was like
if you got a big head like that, you might want to talk to
you put your dick on.
Oh God.
Like legit, that motherfucker.
She got a Jay Leno.
It's a meaty ass chin.
Yeah. It's in between Natalie Nunn and Jay Leno. She's in between.
Wow. She looked like remember that Mac Tonight, the McDonald's
yeah, and that's what Chance was saying. Chance was saying she looked like Mac Tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chin long. Like remember the foreign motherfucker on 300?
I ain't seen 300 in so long.
Oh man, the dude that wanted to join, he was all deformed, the fucked up long chin, crooked ass chin. That's her shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
But her body bad as fuck, my nigga. Like,
and she's
I was
pretty.
about to say.
Outside of that, her face is pretty. It's just she just got that chin.
Every time she pull her hair up, you see that chin, and you just be like, oh no.
Yeah. But what went viral was when New York was talking to Believable, and she was bringing up the whole maybe she's a man, and so because that went viral, people was coming down on New York about the way that she talked to her. But you could tell the people that was coming down on her wasn't anybody that watched the show from the beginning, because the whole show, the way that they was talking to a couple people was problematic, and they should, like, I was expecting for stuff to go viral from the show and for them to kind of like say shit and whatnot throughout the episodes, but that's the only one that they caught backlash on was when New York came on there, which makes sense because I can see a lot of people watching just for New York. So
Yeah.
like she had to come out and apologize, and like it was a deal. It was a deal, but yeah.
That I wouldn't apologize.
She should have talked about like Soho Guadalupe. She should have been like, sorry for talking about that nigga face ass bitch.
Right. I said I'm sorry. Can we move on, please? So, but yeah. So I don't know how many parts of the reunion they're doing. I can't see them doing no more than 2.
Yeah, they might do some more though. Who you think he should have picked?
I honestly thought he should have picked who he picked, but apparently.
Why? Because he was fucking already.
It just seemed like she was the prettiest one.
Yeah, Yomi was pretty.
But her and Yola, those were the 2.
That's his type.
Yeah.
Yola?
Yeah, because she yodeled.
She yodeled, so they called her Yola.
Yeah. But she's pretty too.
Pretty hood bitch too.
Yeah, she's a thug.
For hood niggas like us, she just sexy because like she light skinned, nice titties, and then she'll turn around and slap a nigga in the face for you. You'd be like, oh man, she gonna have my back.
Yeah.
And she gonna put my pistol in her purse without asking?
Yeah, and legit though, legit for real. She gonna put them up before you even, when you looking for it, she already got it in there.
Yeah, she
right.
She's stupid hood.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I can see if it wasn't Yummy, I can see Yola. Who do you think he should have picked?
I really think like if he was just gonna go for the whole somebody there for him, somebody trying to, he should have either went with Snack Meals, Roly Poly Snack Meals, or he should have went yeah, this bitch named Roly Poly Snack Meals. She's a big bitch, but she was like hella down legit for this nigga. Like she would have she'd do anything for that nigga. She would frantically stuff cocaine rocks in her pussy if the police pulled you over. She's one of them. She's there.
Yeah,
okay. I think she was for the nigga.
Oh yeah.
I think between her and I was gonna say what's her name? Cheeks. She one of them young girls that look like she only fuck with old niggas anyway. She reminded me of that. She reminded me like she would have been like, cause that's her forte. She would have rolled for that nigga on regardless of anything. Now it'd been hard to talk to this bitch because she's so mad about the world.
Yes.
But
right.
She think that he should have picked or at least had a one-on-one with her, cause like that's all she wanted.
Yeah.
If she'd have had one-on-one with that nigga, it probably would have changed his mind on.
Yeah. I wasn't necessarily here for Chicks. It was something about her that annoyed
me. And she's mad scarred, yo.
Yes.
She's mad scarred. I think that's
mad at the world.
Yeah. I think they should if they do any type of season 2, they should bring her back on there because you could tell she had a lot of fucking inner demons, man. It was one of them, like, all the bitches was talking that hype shit about what they was going to do and what I legit think she would have ended up stabbing one of them hoes if they had came to it.
You know, it sounds like she'd be a good candidate for Ayana Change My Life or Fix My Life.
Hey, bro, she definitely would. Bro, her attitude and man, anything can happen, bro. She's one of them people that snap if your alarm went off.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga, I'm trying to sleep. All that disrespect, nigga.
She snapped on the old lady on the show.
Yeah, snapped hard. And then snapped at the reunion.
Yeah.
Y'all got
bitch, she told me straight up, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't care if it's my mama, bitch. If you don't talk to me with respect, you ain't getting none.
Yeah.
Y'all got me really about to watch this shit.
Hey, bro, you gotta watch this shit, B.
I'm telling you. I'll send you my link.
Right.
I told cousin flat out, man, I don't watch shit like that. She like, watch this shit. Got me hooked.
Yeah, I don't watch that type of shit either. Lindsay, you tried to get me to watch it before, and I was like, when it was new, I was like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I don't suggest anything that's bad.
Got me hooked. I don't watch shit else on Zeus, bro. That's all I watch.
Yeah. Here, I gotta go. Y'all talking about yourselves.
Other than that, man, that shit is crazy. What else we got besides that? Oh, but hey, speaking of even keeping up on that one more chance shit, bro. It's this bitch on there called Secrets. This bitch is fine. I ain't never seen nobody that cute, but legit, man. Don't say shit at all. Huh?
What's the secret though? Why they call it that?
Cause she never said nothing, like she was totally out of the loop. So that's why they called her Secrets, because she stayed to herself. But this bitch, she was bad though. Like she looked like a young Gabrielle Union mixed with what can I say? The bitch from Scary Movie when she was little. Sydney's black friend. Like them two motherfuckers mixed together. That bitch is mad sexy.
Okay.
Mad sexy. Like, yeah. Boy, she was one of them. Because Chance was fucking one of the chicks there, and the chick he was fucking was the chick that won. So if you was gonna shoot your shot at somebody and try to fuck, I'd have tried to fuck Secret. Because that bitch was bad.
Fuck.
He was a lady. He was one of Chance like light skinned girl.
He should have been like doing like Flavor Flav. Fuck all of them.
Fuck all of them. That's what I'd have tried to do. I'd have tried to fuck all of them, man. Just keep them on, except Mangina.
Yeah, of course not. We both got dicks. Ain't nothing we can do but talk about.
Yeah, man. Your little dick ass slip into my room, man. That's when the show's over.
Man, look, we gonna be on the news that night.
Man, facts. Then it was this one Michelle Indicello looking bitch called B2B, man. This hey man, this bitch, she was just like in the beginning of the wave stage. Like she was not getting waves at all. Her hair was too dry for that shit anyway. You know, them niggas with that dry ass hair ain't never gonna get waves.
Man, like it's always in between. Like it could be if the right angle, like nah, that ain't really a wave, but it's close.
That shit, man, that shit looked horrible. She looked, and she didn't even have no lineup, man. It's just like she shaved her shit like Jordan and then just let it grow back just a little.
She was just like, fuck it. That did she have that hairline to go in a circle?
Yeah, legit. Yeah, legit. And she was gay for real. Like she had two girlfriends waiting on her. I'd have tried to fuck her on the strength to try to fuck her girlfriends.
You know what I seen? I think I seen a clip of that on Facebook, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And he was like, "She had two girlfriends, had some chicks waiting on her." I was like,
"Yeah, that's B2B."
I was confused. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" So I turned the shit off. I kept scrolling.
Bro, the shit hella interesting. This nigga got these bitches doing shit and everything, man. This nigga mad crazy.
Yeah, that nigga's a fool. I remember that last show that they was on. Him and his brother.
Yeah. Hey man, it's one of them, man, like shit, yeah, but definitely check that motherfucker out. Just cause it's another little fine bitch on there named Wakanda. You know, little skinny little black chick. She was real cool. Then the old lady was cool. I would have tried to fuck everybody with the dude and the old lady. I probably tried to fuck the old lady too if she'd have threw it at me though.
Oh yeah, she'd have put it on you.
Grandma mom, I'm a scumbag. If grandma mom would have said, "I'll take my teeth out and I eat that meat," I would have tried it.
It's going down.
Wow.
Velveteen
I would have tried it.
All right, so I believe part 2 is coming on next week. So I'm gonna send you the code so you can binge between now and next week so you be caught up.
All right.
What's next?
What else? What did we said we gonna do Yo Dog, Keyshia Cole.
Oh, okay.
Keyshia Cole.
Yeah. So now let's go to the fucked up song of the week. So
Oh, begging ass song.
Lord, okay.
Hey man, you fuck with Keyshia Cole?
Hell yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say hell yeah like that.
Nah, you already did, man. You already did. You solidified with that now.
Because there's a lot of songs I don't really fuck with, but the few that I really do, I fucks with heavy.
Yeah.
I only fuck with one song from Keyshia Cole, and that's the song that she did with Messy Mark, where it really ain't a song. It just her in the background saying, "Oh."
Yeah. Okay.
It's the only shit I fuck with.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Keyshia like that.
Apparently. So, the song that we're gonna do this week is off her second album, Just Like You. It's Heaven Sent. So I'm gonna play a little bit of it now.
That motherfucker slap.
Okay. So, unfortunately, if we're watching on YouTube, I have to mute the songs now because they've been flagging the last couple videos.
Flag.
So yeah. But again, it is off of her second album. Now, this song ain't necessarily fucked up as it is sad. So
yeah, it's sad as
fuck.
It's
a sad song. A lot of people haven't really paid attention to what's being said in this song. So I thought it would be appropriate to do in this segment. Also, I came up with the idea before it got announced the first time of the verses between Keyshia Cole and Ashanti. So I just was like, okay, let's go on ahead and do this song to fall in line with the verses. And they kept on postponing the verses. So now the verses is supposed to come on this Thursday, which is what, the 22nd? 21st?
Ain't nobody worried about it though.
Now
they pushed it back so much, they just like, man, whatever, man. We rather see anybody else. Like anybody. I'd rather see PM Dom versus Manny Lawrence at this point.
Not PM Dom.
I'd rather.
Oh Lord.
I'd rather get.
They probably don't have tracks, period.
I don't give a fuck if they play that shit 20 times.
Hey, that's the shit though.
Man. Motherfuckers would be like, yeah, I did this song when I was thinking about my mama, and then that shit'll go off, and then he'll be like, hey, play this shit. Is it my turn to be the one that cries. Kill anybody. In that era, they won. They won that shit.
Everybody in the room snapping.
Everybody born.
Man.
So yeah. I'm probably one of the only people that still want to see this versus because there's a lot of people in the comments now like we don't care no more.
It's gonna be 500 people watching this shit.
So I mean, you never know. It's Thursday, ain't too much going on Thursday, so you never know. And then they're going back to being in your own respective places, so they're not going to be in the same building. So
which is whack.
Well, that's what it should be because it was created out of us being on quarantine, so it kind of defeats the purpose if you're in the same room. So I get it, especially because I know Keisha Cole stayed in California, and California still shut down, and the COVID cases are going up there. Ashanti, I know is from New York. I don't know if she stays in New York, so if she does stay in New York, COVID cases are ridiculous there too. So I get it, and on top of that, she got COVID.
You just take your test.
So, yeah, they did take the test. I mean, they negative. They passed. They got 65. Shout out to Chris Rock.
Damn.
But yeah, so it makes sense because of what it was supposed to be originally, but it just got so much better when they was in the same room together.
So y'all about to watch another Babyface and Teddy Riley?
I hope not. Being that Apple is a part of it, I'm sure that they probably got state of the art stuff now instead of just going off of people's cell phones. So we shall see. Yeah. So we shall see. And I'm sure Heaven Sent is going to be one of the songs being played. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't really know don't really, not necessarily know, but don't really grasp the concept of what's being said in this song. So I thought it was a good thing to go through the lyrics. So verse 1. Now you can wait your whole life wondering when it's going to come or where it's been. You may have got your heart broken a few times in the past, never last strong as it used to. It don't feel as good as it used to before. And all the things you used to say, things you used to do went right out the door. Then the pre-chorus, no more will you be the one. That's what you tell everyone around you. But you know they heard it all before. What more can you say? When love won't let you walk away and you can't help who you love.
That part.
And you find yourself giving it away when you think you're in love.
Oh.
Yeah. That nigga's a jam for me.
Right. The chorus is, I want to be the one who you believe in your heart is sent from.
Sent from heaven.
And there's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent from.
Sent from heaven.
I want to be the one who you believe in your heart is sent from.
Sent from heaven.
There's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent from.
Sent from heaven.
So, what are your thoughts from what I just read?
She a sucker for love.
Yeah.
Yeah, she continues sucking for love. That is clearly the mind of somebody who is in a relationship that she know ain't good for.
Mm-hmm.
And the world knows it ain't good for her.
Yeah.
And her excuse is you can't help who you love.
Yeah.
But you can't help being stupid, bitch.
I'm going to tell you at the stage of the relationship that song was wrote in.
Okay.
She done stopped fucking with her family. They all think she's stupid because he be kicking her ass and all the other shit that they don't like. She's thinking about leaving, but she can't because that nigga be breaking her back. And ain't nobody hit that spot like that before. So, she want to go. She's like real close. She's like 2 weeks before she cut all her fucking hair off and do the Britney Spears shit. That's when that song was written.
2 weeks, huh? Just 2 weeks?
Just 2 weeks. You hear the pain in that song?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people be playing this at weddings and stuff, and it's like that ain't what that
That ain't what the song was for.
Yeah, like,
them bitches at weddings are slowly telling you something. They telling you something on the sneak. They telling you to quiet slapping the shit out of.
Right, help me.
They throw us a lemon.
It's hard. It's hard as, you know what I'm saying, as an individual, man, woman or man, you know, when you in a relationship when you know, you can't get out of, especially for a woman, because like if a nigga hitting that button that's in the back of your shit, but then hitting you in the back of the head at the same time, you don't know how to you don't know how to get out of that relationship.
Right.
You know, and I feel for I just, you know, I feel bad for my queens that don't know that, you know, that they got to move on past silly shit like that. You can't just cause, hey man, just cause that nigga make your legs shake don't mean that nigga, you know what I'm saying, gotta bust your lip every time you do something that he don't like, you know.
Right.
But you know, being funny but not being funny, man, then you gotta stop that shit, you know. Yeah. Keisha was definitely in a relationship where, you know, she was getting her, you know what I'm saying, she was getting her pussy tempered with and her motherfucking arms broke.
You know what, Lindsay? Look up the picture. Look up that video. I think her hair was cut short in that fucking video too.
I think you're right.
And her hair was longer before that. Y'all be knowing this shit.
Yeah, because that album is when she cut her hair.
See?
Yeah.
That dick put her in Tony Braxton mode. Damn.
Wow.
Tony Braxton is better than Britney though.
Yeah, her hair is cut. Yep. You're right, her hair is cut. All right, so verse 2. Now you can wait your whole life trying to change what the fear from what it's been. You may have put your whole life into a man, loving what you thought that could have been. Notice when you change, when you don't feel as good as you used to before, and everything you used to say, everything you used to do, clear right out the door. And then no more will you be the one. That's what you tell everyone around you, but you know they heard it all before. What more can you say? When love won't let you walk away and you can't help who you love and you find yourself giving it away when you think you're in love, because I want to be the one who you believe in your heart is sent from
heaven. Yeah.
And there's a piece of me who leaves when you're gone because you're sent from heaven. So I did the bridge. And everybody say, I want to be the one you love.
I want to be.
Hey. Everybody say, I want to be the one you trust. Everybody say, I want to be the one you need. Hey, everybody say, I want to be the one who was sent from heaven. And then, of course. So, any more thoughts?
What I'm hearing is, what I got to do for you to choose me, to pick me and not beat the shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Niggas.
Right. Like, I want to be this person for you, and you just are not allowing me to. Like, I want to be the one that when you see me, you think that is for me. She is sent from heaven for me. I want to be
baby, that. Just let me love you, baby.
Yeah. Basically, like, I want to be that person for you, and you just won't allow it.
I mean, bitches out there that want that button in the back of their pussy play with. He got to do what he got to do. And he'll come back to you. What Jay-Z say, you know what I'm saying? I was just playing with them bitches. I was going to come right back.
Right.
I don't want you to play. Like, I don't want you to play. I want to be that person for you.
Calm down, man. Stop trying to, you know, fake it like you go. Because, you know when you're doing something good when she fake like she going to tear your shit up but won't touch your shit. She know good damn well she ain't stopping that dick from coming through. She a lie. Like, I burned all this shit up. Your shit folded neatly, nigga. When you
in the drawer.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. All the leftovers, dry ass cane out there. Like, I got some sauce for you, baby. I didn't. But you gotta stop doing me like this, man. Shut up, ho.
Right.
I can't.
For real, you push that doorbell in the back of that shit, things change. I learned that. I've learned that in life. You start pushing that doorbell in the back of that thing,
The doorbell.
shit.
You come on with
Motherfuckers will pay your tuition. You ain't never even went to college. Motherfuckers just dropping Charlie off. Real.
I cannot.
It's a button back there, man. I'm sorry for everybody that don't know. It's like the farther you go in that motherfucker, it's a point to tell you to stop. It feel like a button.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
He bouncing on that motherfucker too.
I cannot. I don't know these types of things because I don't partake in those type of activities.
We need a young my motherfucker in here to be like, you right, son, swear to God.
I can't. But yeah, she makes a lot of sad music.
Cause she a sad ass.
Shit. Love.
I think
love
because she's crazy.
Huh?
I think it's because she's crazy.
You think she's crazy?
Yeah.
Why do you think she's crazy?
You don't remember that show with her and her crazy ass mama and her sisters?
Oh yeah.
I think she was the same one out the bunch.
Yeah, your mama was crazy as fuck because her mama just thought she was just gonna be a veterinarian. I mean, that bitch thought she was gonna go to school for like 6 months and be a veterinarian. Bitch, that's a doctor. What the fuck is wrong with you, ho? That's a whole ass doctor, bitch. You were fucking operating on things. I always wanted to take care of animals. No, you didn't, bitch. You wanted to suck dick and crack pipe. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
But when
you didn't get that motherfucker off New Jack City. I was prom queen. Didn't nobody give a fuck about what your dreams was when you was sucking that glass dick in that trap house.
Right. Look at you. You used to be a prom queen. Now you're just a prom fiend.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she was entertaining. That was one of the most entertaining crackheads on TV.
She was though. Like, shout out to Frankie, man. Once you got off crack, man, you could have been a star.
Yeah.
But she chose to get clean. Darn.
Right, she chose to get clean. Now don't nobody, you got your teeth fixed and shit.
I was sure about to say when Keisha bought her some new teeth, she got her shit together.
Yeah, got her teeth fixed and changed her life.
Man, but when she bought them teeth, man, she was not in the building for them. They was making her throw up and everything. Y'all remember that when she had got them? Because she got dentures, and they got the part with the gum. Oh. It was too far in the back, and it was making her.
Yeah, it was making her gag. Yeah.
Well, you gotta get used to them.
You had more shit in your mouth, mama. Now cut it out.
Okay, right.
Hold your thumb. Hold your thumb. I heard that make you take down anything, huh?
Yeah, I heard.
That trick don't work.
That trick don't work.
I don't know what I'm saying. I told plenty of hoes that shit, and that shit don't work. And don't never do it when a girl drinking. You know what I mean? I got my girl watching, so I can't. This is before I met you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that trick don't work. My girl know that trick don't work. How about that? Voila, that's how I save myself.
God damn.
Yeah, a gay dude told me that trick. We was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it throws me off when I hear girls say they didn't learn some shit from a gay dude. I'd be like, did you gay my dick? Like, God, that's fucked up. Like,
no, you gotta think of it like this: a man knows what a man wants.
Don't say that because I don't. I ain't never gonna be like, girl, you don't want to jack your dude out. Like, I ain't never gonna do that.
Right.
I mean, but it will make logically, it makes sense.
No.
You know what I'm saying? How
I would not know the slightest of what to do if a nigga put a dick out as big as mine.
But
I'll be like,
no,
but I feel like a girl. I'll be holding my nipples like, I'm trying to get. I'm lying and shit. I'll be like, I just came here to dance and that's it.
Like, that's it. But like, if you think of it, like if a gay man stereotypically has a lot of sex with a lot of partners, so if you think of it that way, then they might have ran into a range of sizes, so they may know what works and what doesn't more because they ran into more sizes than your average woman.
You explained it to me. I still would never understand.
I mean, that's one way to put it. And then because they have the same equipment, they know what feels good and what doesn't. We wouldn't know because we don't have the same equipment as y'all. So we got to do it by trial and error.
And it's cool. That's cool. You know, when you trial and error that motherfucker, put your mouth on it or shit on that motherfucker. Like we'll tell you we'll tell you what you right and wrong.
I'm just saying it's not a bad idea to get a tip or two from a gay person, from a gay man, as a woman.
Okay. All right. I mean, yeah, y'all could do that. Yeah. I need to get a lesbian friend and be like, man, how do you know with the?
I'm sure they can give good tips. I'm sure they could.
Just gotta, then we could tell them too.
Like different phases of lesbians, though.
It's different phases of lesbians.
Right.
I just want the lesbian that like to eat the dog shit out the pussy, not the lesbian that's gonna try to hit that girl for like an hour and 30 minutes. Don't do that, because I don't put that pressure on me. I don't do that. Don't. We be fucking for hours. That's because you don't nut, bitch. What are you talking about? You talking about this bitch about to get 22 minutes. That's a sitcom. This bitch about to get a sitcom in this motherfucker.
With no commercials.
Yeah, we about to watch we about to watch a Cosby Show in that pussy. What are you talking about?
And it's definitely a countdown.
Yeah, I'm talking about. As soon as that last joke hit, I'll meet you in the bedroom. And then it's a wrap. It's a wrap. They get, you know how they do. They put that executive producer up first, and they talking in the background. Yeah, I'm about it. What are you talking about?
Show's over.
I cannot
doing that extra shit. Motherfuckers, we try to fuck for hours. Shout out to my queer and lesbian ladies, man. But y'all gotta stop doing that, man, because y'all got a dildo. Stop ramming that motherfucker in there for like an hour, and then they come back to us and be like, he can't last long. Bitch, this is normal.
Right.
This is normal.
My dick has
you talk that shit if I gave you 2-3 minutes. But bitch, if I gave you 15 or more minutes, bitch, that's normal. No, you fucking with motherfucking Manny Fresh Jr. over here. And getting drilled from the back for an hour and 15 fucking minutes. This bitch can't get tired like that. Fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. I'm getting left for a Hurricane Quest looking bitch. Cause you got hey baby, cause you got Devil Dick 2000 strapped on to your vagina, and I got what God gave me. Like, what the fuck?
I cannot. And then they come with sizes. Like I saw years ago on Candy Colored Nights when she used to do that, when it was just straight on the internet. And she had like 2 lesbians on there, like stud lesbians. And they were talking about how they have like more than one and they keep it in the trunk. And they was like, why would you keep it in the trunk, And they was just like, you just never know when you need it.
That's fucked up, man. How the fuck are we supposed to compete with that shit?
Hey,
I'm just saying, if this girl go both ways, and we all taking Hennessy shots, and she like, shit,
let
first
me
one
run
in
out to
the
my
room,
truck and get
this
my
bitch hitting her in the elevator. I ain't got a chance. Shit wrong. This bitch done pulled out, you know what I'm saying, Mandingo 55, and I'm in this motherfucker trying to rub pussy and ass to get my dick hard. I done lost already. Shit fucked up, B. God, man, how we can't compete, man? That shit wrong.
Oh god. Oh, they breaking out a briefcase.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what was in the briefcase in whatchamacallit? Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, whole dick. Motherfucker. We're in this motherfucker trying to race to get to this bitch room. Meanwhile, fucking Hurricane Chris is in the elevator.
Hey, man.
Hunt kicking the shit out this bitch.
You gotta go to the car. You gotta go to the car first though. So you may have one.
Hey, 9 times out of 10, this is a new era, man. I done seen it. They wear them motherfuckers like a stairs.
Yeah, they wear them.
So you just walking around with a hard dick all the time, making me look unimpressive as fuck.
I'm sure they adjust it to where it doesn't look like you're pitching a tent.
Nah, they keep it to the side. I done seen it. I'm like, man, come on, man. Look at this motherfucking bitch right here.
But wait a minute. Now, my mind is thinking this is a hood stud, so you know she in the old 83 Cutlass. They got a fucking oil leak. She got a motherfucking dildo in the trunk. She come back, that motherfucker smell like transmission fluid and exhaust.
God damn. You open that elevator up, that elevator stink like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be upset at both of them. I'm gonna be like, y'all so disappointed. That shit is weird as fuck. I've seen that shit. I've seen them put condoms on a dildo, and I'm like, how nasty is the stud you fucking?
Man, and how can you can't just wash it?
Like, yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, you just put a I want to be safe because I don't want to have no Barbies. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
She put that condom on because she put that motherfucker in the dishwasher, and the motherfucker got spaghetti bits on it.
This nigga said spaghetti bits. That shit gonna tear her pH balance the fuck up.
I cannot.
I never understood that. I'm like, what? Because I seen a chick, she was with a stud, and she was like, she sucked the condom onto the dildo, and I was like, what type of stupid shit is this? Like, I want to be you bitches is walking around like Pinocchio. You want to be a real boy so bad. You should put the condom on with your mouth. Like, what? And that bitch didn't say, nigga, what? Are you serious?
Room stink like a motherfucker.
Like, plastic on top of plastic and friction. This motherfucker smell like the bottom of what's the motherfucker? The bottom of a pool in the summertime, nigga.
Oh, shit.
The whole room smell like that.
Damn. Open the window or something.
That's just, it's just ridiculous, man. They cheating, man. They're like, what do you expect to come out like hot glue? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hot glue.
I don't know. Like, what do you expect? Because they got dildos like that. You know, they got dildos that you can put the fake cum in. Listen.
There's fake cum. First off.
Yes, it's fake cum shit.
There's fake cum.
Yeah, it's like man. Listen. If we just go down a rabbit hole, porn, I didn't see.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's like all types of yeast infections like to happen.
Yeah, they be really like nice, be really coming out like they really busting nuts. It be fake. They be fake coming in off. The shit's hilarious, B.
So what is it, icing?
I think it's like because it looked like icing. I'm like, what the fuck are you niggas doing? You niggas is real life toaster strudels.
So like. So when does it come out? Like after so many pumps, or is it?
Yeah, they fake. No, they fake it. You gotta push. It's a thing on the side you push. They be trying to cover it up, but you know, all porn ain't quality. So it's like a thing you push on the side and they come out. For that girl that really want a man, but she don't want all those man problems like baby mamas and AIDS and that nigga going to jail and shit like that. She get that.
Well, all right. You're supposed to learn something every day. I definitely do.
But you know what's funny though?
What?
Stud's just pregnant.
Yeah, that should be
they're
weird,
still-
but they.
So I'm the only one that find that funny.
I done seen some fat ass studs though that I be like, boy, you deserve a baby with your dude looking at.
I can't.
It is one I seen on Instagram. I don't remember her name, but she was like stud, like
Light skinned chick had the bob.
Yeah.
Oh, that bitch bad.
She got a bob.
Listen, I'll fake like a bitch. I'll surprise her with both have two swords at my real hoe.
Man.
I can't. But did y'all see the it was this little article that was going around, and it was a trans man and a trans woman, and the trans woman
got pregnant.
No, that's a man in real life. Okay, so the trans man was pregnant with the trans woman baby.
Oh yeah,
and people could not understand the concept, and I had to get in the comments, and I was just like, sexuality and being trans are two different things.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know either. I had to find that out myself.
Yeah, and like a lot of people couldn't grasp the concept, and this one lady was like, okay, like legit, what? I don't understand. And I was just like, me, whoever I'm attracted to has nothing to do with the type of person that I feel.
Yeah, what you feel like you need to identify.
Yeah, yes. Like if I feel like from whatever age that I am a man and I'm trapped in a woman's body, that has nothing to do with what I feel is attractive and who I want to have relations with. And so a lot of people was in the comments. They were saying all kinds of crazy shit in the comments. A lot of people was just like, this is some weird shit, I don't get it, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people was like, yeah, to each their own.
I mean, either way it's done, it doesn't even, it kind of canceled itself out. Like, it shouldn't even be a point even to talk about it.
Yeah, but a lot of people was just like,
it seemed like a whole lot of extra steps.
Huh?
I said it was a lot of extra steps, but hey, they made it there. If they happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I mean, when it's all said and done,
and they procreated. So they took away the one thing that a lot of people like to say about those people.
Right.
So,
And they made a black child. So.
Yeah, that too. So, it ain't affecting the way I live my life. So I don't care what you do. If you're happy with doing that,
right,
by all means.
That'd be my thing. That's why I really don't worry about it, because it's like, if it's just not affecting what's going on with me, then I really care less what you do in the bedroom or what you paid to get done with your body. Like, listen, I wish I could identify as a golden age white man.
Okay.
That like black pussy. Like, I would love to identify like that. I would say that every time I got pulled over. I identify as an old white man.
Right.
With a credit score.
Yeah, if it works.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because like people can like alter themselves and say that they're us. We can never alter ourselves and say that we're there. Like,
yeah, you seen Sammy Sosa?
Yeah,
Sammy Sosa looks like
a pink eraser.
Yeah, I was about to say he don't even look real. He look like
the thing. We can't do it. We can't do it in past. not unless we mix, like back in the day when they had like the mulattoes and stuff like that. Those people were able to pass.
Yeah, they
But just like a quote unquote regular black person can't pass.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And then if we do try to alter, we're gonna look a fool. We're not gonna look passable. So we really can't do it.
Like, come on, Tyrone, nice one.
Because Sammy Sosa looked like the gayest vampire you've ever seen in your life.
Not the gay
He just looked like a gay vampire. Like he didn't do nothing to like put himself in a situation where like this Sosa look real good. He just looked like, ooh, honey, I'm gonna suck that blood. Like that's what he turned himself into.
Yeah, and that's sad. But I mean, he comes from a country where that is
They shame his color, yeah, and that's where it came from.
Yeah. So it's just sad. The self-hate is really sad within our culture, but it's been put on us, centuries and centuries.
This is true.
So yeah, to get to a real deep part.
Right.
Yeah. So, you have any final words?
Any final words? No, I don't have any final words this week.
Yeah.
Live your life. Try to eat healthy. Take your vitamins. Put your mask on. Stay safe in 2021, man, because this shit about to get real.
Yeah. Yeah. You have anything to say? So long.
Eat that pussy like you hid your phone in it.
What?
I don't know.
Fuck
you gonna find it with your mouth? Like, what?
You gonna come and tell you where it's at?
I cannot. Well, thanks for calling in, Bingo Wong.
All right, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. All right.
All right, be safe, y'all.
All right, Brody.
All right, later.
All right. Yeah, I don't have anything to say. Thanks everyone for tuning in and for listening, and we'll see you guys on episode 11. Yeah, this is the Issue Talk.
We out. Exactly.